All right, guys. You guys want to play Truth or Cricket?
No.
Oh, truth or cricket? Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
sure. I'm not going to eat any crickets, though.
Come on, Mike.
They're not kosher. I mean, come on,
Hoot
guys.
and a half or good influences? Truth or Cricket?
Honestly, good influences.
I get that because on Hoot and a Half, it's like our show. We're the hosts. We have to be interviewing someone. We have to prepare. I have to do all the production. I get that.
Yeah.
And good influence is almost like therapy because we're just
Yes.
shooting the shit with our friends. We
Low
love
lift.
them both.
You should have that for Hoot and a Half. You should have somebody produce it.
I don't know. I think we make. I don't know. I've had some ideas of switching up Hoot and Half.
Okay.
Getting rid of Mike.
No, absolutely not. But making it more like a pull that thing up kind of a thing, rather than being like, so what were you like in high school? Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause
I've had a lot of the
we've done
origin
Hoot and a
story
Half for,
interviews.
like-
I'm kind of done with.
Dude, I think we started Hoot and a Half in like May of 2020.
Yeah,
We've been doing it for like almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
that's 2.
Yeah.
It's 2022.
It's about to be 2023 in like 8 days.
Something with a little bit more structure. I don't know. I could be interested in.
Mike, how much did you make off managing Matt this year?
I don't know the answer to that.
We
but
don't
I can,
talk
We don't.
like that.
We don't talk about money like that.
Truth or Cricket?
I'll eat a cricket for you to not answer it. You love asking the money questions to people.
You don't have
They
to
do
eat
good
a
on
cricket.
TikTok.
You don't have to eat a cricket.
I want to.
Okay. Thank you, Matt.
You're not-
Ew,
you're
the
not gonna tell me?
crunch. No, we don't. We don't.
I know Matt gets paid a lot.
Matt gets paid what he is worth.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's
That
really
means-
funny because if you had like David here, he would tell you. Some
David
people
would
can
tell
talk
me?
about it. Some people don't.
We don't.
It's-
That's not.
it's just
That's not how I was raised.
It's not polite to.
That's
talk
not how I
about-
was raised either. In fact, when David started like talking about, he would ask me, he's like, "What'd you make last month?" I'd be like, "Yo, what do you mean?"
Yeah, it's also impolite to talk about someone else's finances too, right? Like I don't tell anyone what
We're
Matt
asking
makes.
what you made.
I know, but
I
that
don't
would
think
imply.
I don't think it makes people feel very good.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
truly, like I sometimes like I.
Oh, that's interesting.
When I see clips about it, like or reading people like talk about it, when you like hear about how someone's never like, well, now I feel good about what I do. Like there are people who are really working their fucking asses
Right.
off, and
Yeah.
they get paid what they get paid,
Mhm.
and gloating about what you get paid and how cool and fun it is. Sometimes I don't think you earn like that much like hooray
All right,
or
I'll drop it.
pizzazz.
I'll
It also
Oh,
makes
wait,
you
no,
less.
no.
It
Oh,
makes you
oh,
like less
shut up.
related.
Yeah.
People are saying like salary transparency is like a good thing though. So
This
people
is not
are
salary.
saying,
We
we
don't
work
we're
for
not
an
salaries.
employer company.
Yeah, yeah.
but you're
like a
saying
company.
you were raised not to talk about money. Period. What if you had a normal job?
I
Oh
don't know. I don't.
I think if we had normal jobs, like if I worked at like Deloitte, I would 100% be one of those people. Like
Deloitte, what's that?
it's a bank.
Oh, that was a
I
coffee
forgot
shop.
you're only half Jewish.
I only talk about. I'll only talk about what I make with you or my family. and that's
Okay,
it.
Matt, who won't be invited to your wedding?
Who won't be?
Cricket. I'm taking.
Wait,
cricket.
really? You could say who's not. You could say one person who's not going to be
No.
invited.
I hope I
No.
get the invite.
You will. You're
with a date?
invited. Jess, I think you're. I'm pretty sure. I think you.
You
are.
better
I-
become really good friends with Matt over the next
Or
6 months.
You got to sweeten up
A
Patricia.
year.
Who was I
too.
just?
Matt refused to remember my name and my two other friends that were close with Mike, and it took him a year before he accepted that we weren't leaving and that we were.
It's true.
Friends.
It is true.
I would hang out with Jess,
Yeah,
Angela,
you
and
introduced
Mika.
me to Jess.
Yeah, and I would have these three friends of mine, Jess, Mika, and Angela, every single time. And it was probably over a year. We'd show up to a party, they'd be with me, and Matt never knew their names because he thought that the last time he saw us was going to be the last time he ever saw them.
Yes, I kept thinking, I'm like, they're not going to be like regulars. Like this is a one-time thing. Mike is trying to hook up with one of them. He didn't hook up with any, but like I kept thinking like they're temporary. And so, and I
For
kept
a
thinking
year.
that they were fans and that they were always like trying to like come around and like hang out. So
I am.
here you are, Jess, Jennifer.
Mike, who's your favorite client? That's
Oh,
you have to think.
yeah. It's Matt, obviously.
yeah.
Sometimes I don't even know who Mike represents.
Ever had a threesome?
Define threesome.
More than one person in the room. Define threesome.
Oh,
Going out on the golf course with 3
Yeah.
guys.
Oh.
What do you think?
Like having premarital sex with two people on the same night.
Neither of you are married. What?
I'm just trying to define. Can you like if
A
is it-
threesome.
If
Have-
you're like
have you
making
ever
out,
been in the? Have you ever had sex with two people at once?
I mean, the answer is no. I just wanted to see how far you could.
We know it's no
that's
for you.
too personal.
Okay, so yes. You could have just ate the cricket. Matt, have you ever cheated on a girlfriend?
No.
Matt, favorite co-host, Mike, Carly, or Aaron?
Honestly, wait, but Mike. I
don't want to hear it.
No, I guess no, but like the thing is I love talking with Mike, but Mike sometimes doesn't know a lot of things that I want to talk about. Does that make sense?
Like
pop
what?
culture things.
Like pop culture things.
Yeah, he didn't know
Our
video
childhoods
was.
are very different. He didn't watch Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. And Carly and I are, since the humors are very the same, I think Carly is my favorite co-host in terms of like, Mike.
Oh,
Good
he's gonna
grief.
leave.
Can I be honest about that?
I'm making a joke.
I
Mr.
could,
Theatrical.
I would love. I could talk to Carly for a long time about certain specific things.
That's cool.
But you know what? We live in a world we don't have to choose, and we get to do it all.
Yeah. Well, guys, those are all the questions. This has been a really good podcast. Let me just ask before we go, can you just give me one little piece of life advice that our viewers can take home with them? You guys seem to have it together.
Sign Matt King in 2016. It's a joke.
My biggest advice is go find people on the same wavelength as you. There are, but I'm not saying you don't.
You know what? 100%. Go finish what you're saying.
Go
We were just
find
talking
people who are
about
on the
this.
same wavelength as you. But by no means does that say stop being friends with the friends that you have now. But trust me, life gets a lot more interesting when you find people who like what you're into, or think you're funny, or are interested in what you do. There's a lot of good things happen about that, and putting yourself out there is what's going to get you there. If I didn't put myself out there on Vine, I would have never attracted all of these hooligans in my life. I had a lot of people who were my friends in college who were like, "That's stupid what you're doing. Why are you doing that? Oh, you want to go hang out with those internet people? By all means, do that." And they're going to convince you that you are making the worst decision ever, and that's not the case. Go put yourself out there, find your tribe, find your people. Life will treat you well. All right.
So
great
good.
answer.
Wow. I like that. Mike, you got anything?
Yeah.
Life advice? How much time you got? I think
Ferris has to go.
I would just say
how much time you got?
to capitalize.
We're probably gonna
joke.
cut this because Matt's was so good. But go ahead.
Okay, I'll keep it short. You are responsible for everything in your life.
Yeah.
And the sooner that you accept that, the sooner you can start to fix the things that are bothering you, because you are ultimately responsible for everything.
Yeah.
And it's easy to look at the world and blame the world, but everyone has problems. Everyone has shit that they're dealing with. But you have survived 100% of the worst days of your life so far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can get better as long as you decide to and choose to.
Wow.
And there's ways to do that. Matt gave great advice for how to do that. But you live in a world where you can go on YouTube, type in, I mean, it sounds funny, but like Tony Robbins, Atomic Habits, like Napoleon Hill, Naval. Like there's so
Sure.
much.
You believe in all those guys. You like all
I
those.
love Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
There's a reason why these people are around. Like some people just need a little bit of help, and it's okay. And I need help. I need motivation. Like motivation doesn't last. You need to get inspired by people. You need to learn new things. The hardest thing is starting. And then once you've started, you're on your way. So just get started.
Wow. Really good. Both of you guys. That's probably the nicest thing I've heard from either of you. That's really nice. I don't get this when I watch Hoot and a Half.
Do you think we need to do that more?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, you guys are great.
We go for the laughs.
Those are both really good.